No, but I apologize, SMI. Today we got a new story. This is my male reader. RWBY male Hermie prologue chapter. Female narrator. Legends. Stories scattered through time. Mankind has grown quite fond of reconnecting the exploits of heroes and villains, forgetting so easily that we are remnants, byproducts of a forgotten past. The gems in the image glow green and fade to show simple pictures of a man rising from the earth before being surrounded by creatures very held back by warriors. Man born from dust was strong and wise and resourceful, but he was born into an unforgiving world and indivisible darkness. Creatures of destruction, the creatures of Grimm sent their sight on man and all his creations. These forces clashed, and it seemed the darkness was intent on returning man's brief existence to the void. Black sits in, the study listens as the light grows brighter and bright until a gem rises from it and lowers itself into the hands of man. However, even the smallest spark of hope is enough to enlight change, and in time, man's passion, resourcefulness, and intelligence led them to the tools that would help them, even thought. Naivety, resourcefulness and naivety led them to the tools that would help even the odds. This power was a proprietary named Dust. The scene zooms out to show man shooting lightning, risen swords, and aiming rifles at the retreating beast as the castle appears behind them. Nature's wrath in hand, man in their way through. Men lit their way through the darkness, and in the shadows, absence came strength, civilization, most importantly, life. The castle zooms out to show a map of remnant, which houses other buildings until they disappear in flashes of white. And the map is lowered to show the scattered moon over a city at night. But even the most brilliant lights eventually flicker and die, and when they are gone, darkness will return. Roman Torquich and four of his henchmen headed down an alley from the shadows. They stop behind Roman, who relights his cigar without touching it, and grins before walking down the road, frightening the nearby citizens as they make their way towards the shop from dusk till dawn. Plus, a mouse mail is following them by the rooftops. So you may prepare your gardens, build your monuments to the so-called free world, but take heed. Here will be no victory in strength. Roman and his henchmen enter the shop, the camera lowering to a young girl wearing a hooded red cloak in the corner of the shop. Reading a weapons magazine, the masked male is having his sniper pointed at Roman, that he does not know that he has a gun pointed to him the whole time he is in the store. But perhaps victory is in the simpler things that you've long forgotten, things that require a smaller, more honest soul. The henchmen look around and at the dust crystals in the display. When Roman approaches the other shopkeeper, the masked male keeps an eye on Roman and the henchmen from the rooftops, waiting for the clear to take the shot and take down Roman for good. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a shop open this late? One of the henchmen points his gun at the shopkeeper. Please to take my linen and leave. Masked male looking into the building with his sniper out, waiting to take a shot at Roman. Shh, shh, shh. Calm down. We're not here for your money. Grab the dust. A henchman opens a case and removes one of several critical cylinders, which the group uses to take dust from the tubes containers on the walls. Roman did not see the target on him, and only one of the henchmen was looking at the dot. Boss, you know that you have a target on your body, and someone found where we are. I believe it's a huntsman because I had a feeling someone was following us the whole time. What do you mean? Oh, great, there is a dot on me. Don't go out there until find the sniper, and the rest of you go get the job done. The one henchman went to find where the huntsman was, and he did not know. The huntsman pulled the trigger and hit the henchman where the aurora is. The henchman went to the ground, and no one inside the dust shot door heard it. Crystals burned uncut. Shocky proceeds to fill the case. As another henchman goes for another tube, he hears a muted "This will be the day" song from the girl's direction and unleashes his sword. Alright, kid, put your hands where I can see them. Hey, I said I say hands in the air. You got a death wish or something? He goes over to her and turns her around. The hood drop in to reveal a surprised Ruby Rose. Wearing headphones, he motions for her to lower them. Yes? I said put your hands in the air now. Are you robbing me? Yes? Oh. Roman is waiting for his men to finish the heist when a hey and hiya are heard and the threatening henchman flies past him. Roman calmly motions for another to handle Ruby. The mouse male shook his head that he knew it was one of the henchmen's funeral. He tried to go up against his little sister Ruby Rose. He freeze. Cut to outside the shop when the henchman and Ruby crashed through the window. The other men look outside as Ruby gets up and unfolds Crescent Rose into its life form. Roman scowls. But Ruby smiles back at them before twirling the weapon around, striking it into the ground and turning off her headphones. The mounts male got ready to jump down and put his one gun in a supplies bag with all his weapons and pulled out his cane and scythe. He watched what they were to be doing. Okay, get her. The henchman headed out of the shop and ran at Ruby. The mouse male jumped down and pulled out his cane scythe and started fighting. Ruby also fighting with the mouse male, and they were a good team. And they could be partners with each other. Ruby was getting the rest, and the mouseman was getting the close ones. They were trying to hurt Ruby. Then that Robin was in a daze, seeing the male fighting with the little girl, and to see how they could do it in a master and instituted way. How his moves made Roman go hard, seeing this male fight, and how sexy that his outfit fight fit him his whole body. The last henchman had fallen at the feet of Roman, and that marked the fight was over, and it only left Roman and the two heroes stood together in a pose. And they acted like they were siblings to each other. Roman got out of his trance and looked at them and shook his head to get out all the bad thoughts in his head about the mouse male. Roman, you were worth every cent, truly you were. Well read, Mascotti. I think we can all say it's been an eventful evening. As much as I love to stick around, raises his cane and opens the bottom to reveal a rifle with a cross guide. Yet I'm afraid this is where we part ways. You Roman unleashes a red blast at Ruby, who fires at the ground and then leaps over it. Ruby flipped and the mouse man took the hit and stood his ground and got up and walked in front of Ruby and tapped her shoulder at that Roman went that way. Roman isn't there and is climbing up a ladder on a nearby building. You okay if we go after him? Uh-huh. Ruby jumped to the roof, and the mouseman also jumped onto the roof with one for all. And when he got onto the roof, he looked at the two like he was waiting for something. Hey, resistant. End of the line, red hot stuff. He threw a crystal at their feet and fires at their feet, resulting in a loud explosion. Whoa, ho, 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 huh? A woman in a purple cape is now in front of the bolt, casting a circle of protection over them with her wand. As both Reuben and masked male looks on, Glinda which waves her weapon and summons several streaks of purple at the craft. Roman is thrown around in the back until he goes to the cockpit where the woman in red, her face unseen, is struggling with the controls. We got Huntress. The woman gets up and heads towards the back as Roman takes the controls. Let's stop there. Peace out, Hero Squad.